you doing, Mark?
Hey, it's time for the game.
Oh, great. Turn it on.
Oh, Mark, would it be okay if we watch the game for a little while? I mean, we know you're reading and all, but we'll just put it on and...
We won't put it on.
Is it all right?
We won't put it on too loud, we promise. It's a really important game today.
We really want to watch it.
Okay?
All right?
Pointing into the national spotlight, sources close to the city's major commercial, real estate agents, and builders are bracing for a downturn, but not a crash. In are expected to have a less dramatic immediate effect in New York City because the market has been bolstered substantially by continuing strong demand for office. Nationally, are likely to less than a 5 location and those developing
Hey, Mark, you want an apple?
You guys are driving me crazy!
Mark, wait a second! Mark, it was just a joke! Mark, wait! Mark! Wait a minute!
It was a surprise!
You know, Mark must think we're crazy.
Well, either that or very rude.
Yeah, right. Well, he didn't give us a chance to explain. We were just filling the place up with noise so we could use our surprise.
I know. Hey, Lisa, do you think he's okay?
Well, he sure didn't look okay.
This is Mark, and I hate noise. Big sudden noises can make your ears ring and damage your hearing. But when you're exposed to loud sounds for a long period of time, sometimes we don't notice the damage that's being done. I'm out here measuring some of the sounds we live with, and I'm telling you, they're pretty awful. The sounds we normally hear are around 65 decibels. Anywhere over 100, and you're in trouble. The machine in my hand measures loudness in decibels.
How long have you been working around jets?
Oh, let me see, 59, 20 years now.
20 years?
Long time.
Noise doesn't bother you?
You gotta wear these. If you don't wear them, you'll go deaf.
Now, what about your ears? Are they as good as they were 20 years ago?
My ears have got better.
No. They've gotten better?
Better. You don't believe that, do you?
No. Are you more sensitive to sound?
That's probably why. Yeah, my ears are more sensitive.
Thanks. How long have you been working with this?
Not very long.
Not very long? No. No? Have you noticed any difference in your hearing?
No.
No? 'Cause mine are ringing right now, I'll tell you.
No, well, I guess, I hear so much noise when I'm working, so it doesn't affect me too much.
Doesn't bother you too much?
No.
So bad to live without it. You can't even come to miss the pain. Got a crazy person say.
Mark David's a rock musician, and he came in because he had some discomfort in his ears, and we're just about to test his hearing, so you're here at the exactly right time to see that happen. All right, we're testing the right side now, and David is not responding to 50 decibels. There he goes at 55. He's starting to respond. Now we're going to test his left side. Okay, at 500 cycles, he's beginning to respond at 65 decibels. So he's a little above normal in his responses, which means he's lost a little hearing now.
So you definitely say it was being a rock musician that has caused his hearing loss.
There was no other exposure to noise other than his rock music. I think we should check this in about 6 months.
Okay, thank you.
Mark?
Okay. I'll tell you, Doc, you wouldn't believe some of these guys. I was at LaGuardia Airport. You know, there's these jet engines out there, and this guy's right on the runway. And I got 117 decibels. But he doesn't believe he's lost any hearing. He says, matter of fact, it's gotten better. Hard for me to believe that.
I can't believe that either.
I can't believe that at all. The guy at the jackhammer, it was up to about 116 decibels. He said didn't really bother him either. And then I was with this rock band, and you know, the highest it ever got was about 122 decibels in the general area. I mean, it really kind of hurt my ears at the matter of
Because
fact.
you're not used to it. And these people who started to lose some of their hearing have become adjusted to it. If they are developing a slight hearing loss, they probably don't even notice.
Ain't you guys in some earplugs?
Today, we're going to be talking about ears. Now, people take their ears for granted. They figure ears is just something to hang earrings off of. But, say, what you got on your ears, Bowser? What you got on your ears?
Oh, hey, I can't hear you. I got my new stereo radio on my ears. Hey, it's cost me a fortune.
Oh, yeah? What kind is it?
Oh, it's 5 after 6.
Something's wrong with the hi-fi, Lisa. The record's going around, but I'm not
It was
getting...
working before.
I know. I think the needle's shot. Well, we probably broke it with our little joke.
Ouch! I have a needle here if you want one.
A cactus needle? That's not gonna work.
Yeah, sure, well, watch. See, you have to put it through a cup. Like this. And then you just put it on the record and it works. Take the other one off. Now watch.
Hear it? It works. That's incredible. It's just like the Flintstones phonograph.
Yeah, it's very lo-fi.
Yeah, well, I think you better take it off. I don't think we should play Beethoven with a cactus needle. It just doesn't seem right.
Yeah, right. I agree. Probably not too great for the record either.
No, I doubt it. So what's wrong with it? What's going on?
No, let's see. The needle looks fine. No wonder, Trini, you didn't have the volume turned up.
Lisa, you're a genius.
Yeah, I know. It's a terrible burden.
Oh, get out of here. Hey, Lisa, take a look at the speaker. Look how it's vibrating.
Yeah, it's pushing all those pretty sounds at our ears.
Is it safe?
Mark! Oh, Mark. Are you all right? You okay?
All right.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Look, it was just a surprise. We weren't trying to be mean.
for you so you'd enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Hey, you forgive us?
Please?
Sure. What's the surprise?
Hey, come on. You're going to love it.
Really great.
Come on. Where do you see it? Watch. It's an ear.
Hold it. What kind of ear?
that bunch of cows.
Not bunch. Herd.
Heard what?
Herd of cows.
Sure, I heard of cows.
No, the cow herd.
Of course the cow herd. It's got ears, don't it?
We hear sounds. Loud sounds. Soft sounds. Low-pitched sounds. High-pitched sounds. So many different sounds made by so many different things. But they're all alike in one way. All sound makers make vibrations. These vibrations travel through the air till they reach our ears. When they're transmitted to the brain, we hear sounds. Nice sounds, curious sounds, and some annoying ones, too.
All right, I want to know whose it is.
Who's what?
Whose ear?
Hey, look, here's one now. See it? It's called a parabolic mic. Now, they aim it at the quarterback, and it zeroes in on him so they can hear signals all the way from the sidelines.
254, 328, 328. Ready, set, hut, hut.
Hey, Mark? Go ahead and say something mean about me. I mean, I deserve it after that dirty trick I played on you.
Hey, what do you think? Should we tell Trini about that disgusting bug crawling up her leg? It works.
Too well, if you ask me.
That could be a very dangerous toy. In fact, it could be the pits.
How come?
Because I don't think it's such a great idea to overhear things, especially things about yourself.
Well, not me. I mean, I want to hear everything.
Yeah, me too. I mean, there's so many wonderful things to listen to in the world. Yeah. And what would it be like if you couldn't hear them? What would it be like to live in a silent world?
Sean, can you say your name loud and clearly? Is that... Say it again.
No.
You are wrong. You say this sound.
No.
Can you say John slowly? Can you sit right? John? Not this. Ja. Ja. John. Say it again.
I'm talking to you now through the spoken word, and you can hear so you can understand what I'm saying. But this man standing next to me is translating what I'm saying into sign language, the language of deaf people. We're here at the New York School for the Deaf in White Plains, New York. And this is Taris Dennis. These kids are the same as you and me. They play the same. They feel the same things we do. The only difference is they're deaf. How do you talk to someone who can't hear you?
It's very easy.
Let's see.
First you keep your palm out. And for A, it's A. B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z, and.
What's that?
Well, that's a sign for the word and.
Oh, and.
You and me. Try that.
You and me?
Sweetheart.
You and me? You and
love
me?
birds talking together.
How you do that? Oh.
See that? Okay. Now spell your name just once.
Okay.
Fast.
Fast way. L-I-S-A.
We have a new girl with us today. And there she is, right? And her name is Lisa. Good morning, Lisa. Can you say that? Let me hear you. Good morning, Lisa. Stop. Lee. Stop. There's no K. Nope. Stop. Jan, pay attention. No. Lee.
What are these boxes that you have on and that the kids wear? What do they do?
Well, this is an amplifier, and they wear units with ear molds and a receiver. And I talk into this, and it's picked up by the microphone, and it's amplified, and it goes through their box. And each box is set for each child, because some of them have a little more hearing than others. Come here.
So they can sort of hear what you're saying?
Well, some of them will only hear just sound or feel a vibration. Some of them will hear some speech. What is the weather today? You ask them. Oh, you forgot your verb. What is? Today. Okay, come here.
I noticed that you used your hands a lot. You took the kids' hands and put them on your neck and on your nose. Why is that?
So they can feel the vibrations of the different sounds, because the different sounds are felt in different parts of the face.
Nine.
The M and the N can be felt in the nose area, and the silent consonants, you can feel the air come out.
Okay? Try this sound.
For this 5-year-old boy, just making a simple sound correctly is another step forward.
Okay. Can you help your brother? Better? You try that. Good, you made that. Oh, you make me very proud of you. Say that again. Fine. Very good. That's very fine.
You just repeat and repeat. Say everything. And you repeat it 1,000 times. And all last year, I would say, good morning, how are you? Well, at first it meant nothing to them. Well, it took me all year before they could voluntarily come in and say, good morning, Mrs. Asbell, and respond to how are you. Finally, it just sank in. The same thing as with a hearing child, though, when they're a baby, and you talk to them in the crib, and you keep on talking, they don't know what you're saying.
Right.
But after a while, it comes to them, and when they're 2 or 3 years old, they start to give it back. Noon. After. Nope. You say after. After. That's wrong. It's after. All right, now you say it. After noon. All right, tell me again what you will do today. Just a minute. I want you to sit still. Okay? Just wait. How do you spell that? Think. A.
I guess being deaf doesn't mean you can't talk to your best friend. And you know, I was a little jealous that I couldn't understand their joke. But really, I want to thank you for today. It was a very nice experience for me to see what goes on here, because I never knew about deaf people. I always was kind of afraid.
That's okay, Alyssa. It's my pleasure to have you here.
My pleasure, too.
Pleasure.
Pleasure.
Good.
my ears. No problem. This whistle sounds at such a high pitch, humans can't hear it, but dogs can. And some are trained to bark when they hear it.
Well, that's great, but if you can't hear it, how do you know it works?
I got it! Bloodhound Detective Agency, whenever there's trouble, we're there in Dublin. Mr. Bloodhound isn't here. Yes? Yes, Professor? Got it. We'll be there right away. We'll be where?
¿Qué pasa?
Midtown Hotel. Something about Princess Tomorrow.
Who? What kind of a name is that?
Sounds like a fortune teller to me. Come on, we'll be late.
I am Professor Diablo. Good morning, gentlemen and lady. I have asked the Bloodhound Detective Agency to guarantee that what is about to happen is no trick, absolutely and positively, yes. Gentlemen, you are gamblers. You bet against the unknown future. But is the future unknown? May I introduce the amazing psychic and seer of the future, Princess Tomorrow. Kindly be seated, Princess.
Naughty Cleopatra.
Gentlemen, observe. Princess, travel forward in time. It is now late afternoon. You are watching the last race at Emerald Meadows. Tell us the future. Tell us what you see.
Hey, Professor, give us a look.
Perhaps she is mistaken, Mr. Downtown Fag. We will know tomorrow. Sealed. No one tampers. Now one of the Bloodhound detectives will drop this into the mail slot. Addressed to the Bloodhound Detective Agency. To keep safe, yes? From this moment, my hands will not again touch Princess Tomorrow's prediction. Mail it, young man. Tomorrow, at the same hour, here, we will meet and open the envelope, yes? Until then, I am your obedient servant, Professor Diablo.
Mailman's coming! What are you doing?
There's something wrong about the way Professor Diablo handled the envelope yesterday. He licked the flap, right?
Right.
Well, then, why did he wet the stamp on a sponge?
You think it's a clue?
I think it's peculiar.
Is Princess Tomorrow a fake? Tune in tomorrow for part 2 of the story.
This music's really beautiful, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Hey, you guys know anything about Beethoven?
Yeah, he wrote a whole lot of music. And he's Schroeder's hero.
Hey, did you know that he was totally deaf when he wrote this?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You mean he never got to hear it played?
Sure he did. In his mind.
"321 Contact" is a production of the Children's Television Workshop.
Wednesday, it's a special KTCA production, Boys with Bats. It's baseball time again, and Channel 2 producer Deanna Camille goes into the field for a poetic vision of what baseball really means to those who love it. Share the romance of Boys with Bats, a special KTCA production, Wednesday night at 8.